Day 81 of 365. Yep. So today is it's midweek Wednesday, and my daughter's birthday was Monday, and then yesterday went by, and we were talking about some people that were leaving the business, and I got to thinking today about time, and somebody, Miss Judy, stepped in the office early this morning. We were just talking about some newer agents that, excuse me, I'm gonna knock over things here. There you go. Some newer agents that are that have just gotten their license recently, maybe within the last 6 months, but really haven't done anything yet. Just trying to get them to show up and talk to us and see if we can get them moving in the right direction. And the constant kind of theme kept coming by was time. Time. Don't squander it. We are only here for a limited amount of time. I don't know how many years that is. Could be a short for some, could be a long period for others. And when I say short, I mean, who knows what tomorrow brings. Or you could live to 85, 90 years old. But we're only here for that amount of time. There's no do-overs. There's no extra. There's no, hey, can I add 10 more? Can I buy in for another 5 years? I wish there was. There isn't. So you have to make do with what you've got. And yesterday I said, are we asking the right questions? And I think that's like a reoccurring theme this week for me. It's not as much as are we asking the right questions, which is really important, but are you utilizing the time that you have in the best way possible? So the people that are deciding to leave and get out of real estate, I doubt highly that those people are turning around and look at themselves and goes, this is not where I thought I'd be at 45 or 40 or 50 or 60. This is not where I wanted to be. I'm sure you had other plans. I'm sure we all had other plans. I certainly had other plans. And I'm going to be 60 this year. So I had other plans going forward. And I was in one business for a long period of time. And I had certainly other plans where I was never going to retire. Retirement was never in my vocabulary because I'm not the retirement kind of guy. I don't think I can go and play golf or fish or bowl or whatever. I mean, I did all those things and I can still do those things, but I don't look forward to going and sleeping in and going fishing all day and then coming home and eating and have a sandwich and go to bed. I'm going to probably work and participate and be involved in something until the very bitter end. So that time for me, and look, I'm first to admit, I wasted a lot of time early in my life, a lot, because I always had the attitude, I have time. I have nothing but time on my hands. I'm good. I was learning. And I always devoted as much time as I needed to learn whatever I was getting involved with. Now, did I hang around longer than I probably should have? Maybe. That's probably, I'm probably guilty of that. I'm guilty of being loyal to a fault. To hang around and it'll get better, it'll get better, it'll get better. And it never does. So you have to kind of look at yourself and say, where do I want to be? That's the question of the day. Where do I want to be? Where do I want to be today? Where do I want to be tomorrow? Are you asking the right questions about your time here? Are you spending it right? Are you spending it properly? Because look, there's no guarantees about tomorrow. None. Zero. Zip. I wish there were, they're not. But I do want you to think about your time right now, right here. Are you doing what you want to do? Are you in the right job? Are your kids heading in the right? Are you guiding your children in the right direction? Are you planning for your later years? Are you planning for today, your kids' future? Are you planning for your parents' future? Like, are you going to have to take them in? Are they going to have to come live with you in their later years because they need a little more help? They're not as able as they once were. Is that job that you're doing, do you like it? Are you enjoying yourself? My dad told me one time years ago when we would talk about different things, and he got somewhat philosophical in his later years before dementia took over. But he said that he was really, really blessed, and he never was a religious man, so he never used the word blessed. But he said he was fortunate. He was fortunate to have a job that he really, really enjoyed. I mean, my dad got up at 5:30 in the morning and got in the car and drove to work in a steel mill. He was a welder, loved to work with his hands, loved it. Loved to build things. They would hand out blueprints to him and he would build items that were in the steel mill. He would weld big pieces of steel together. But he always said, he goes, I was really fortunate that I found a job that I really enjoyed, and it was never a job for me to get up in the morning and go to work. He goes, I always enjoyed it. I didn't regret it. I didn't, he goes, I didn't have, this somber feeling like, I just don't want to go there today. It's just a pain. So when I encounter people, I'm like, I always think about those. Are you doing a job that you really, really enjoy? My wife is in a job now that she really, really enjoys. Now, she enjoys the people that she's around. She enjoys the structure that's there, because the last one was hard on her. It was tough. It was a lot of hours and in impossible situations that she really couldn't control a lot of the variables, and that took its toll on her. But now she's been in her new job for a couple of months, and she's like really coming into her own, that she's excited about. She wants to help out. She wants to be a participant. And she's happy about it. And so maybe the question you need to ask yourself first, are you doing the job that you want to do? And if you're not, have you asked the question of yourself, where do I want to be? Have you asked the question of the people that you're working around, maybe even your boss, hey, is there a different direction I can go in? Because I'm not sure this is it. Everybody's capable. You just have to find that right niche for you. So are you asking the right questions? Are you spending the right amount of time? Are you spending the right time doing the right thing? That's the question of the day. Don't squander your time. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you had a fantastic day. It was a beautiful day today. I hope you're having a great day tomorrow. I will see everybody again. Bye-bye.